Pardon my appearance. I'm doing a bit of a blackhead treatment this morning while I review potato chips. Have you ever used this shit? This black mask, blackhead remover. It's like you put this tar on your face. It's like feels like liquid rubber. You put it on your face, you leave it there for like 25 minutes, and then it turns into like this like sheet, and you just peel it off, and it just sucks all the wax and gross shit out of your fucking pores. It's disgusting, and I'm gonna spare you that unless you want to go on my OnlyFans and request a custom video for some freaky shit. Otherwise, this is a family program, and we're not gonna revolt anybody with any nauseating displays of expectorate coming from a fucking disgusting old man's pores. Anyway, while this sets up, I'm gonna eat this bag of potato chips. This is, again, a donation from KO Toys, from the land down under, as they say. That fucking song came on in the fucking fabric store the other day, just yesterday, right after I'd reviewed the first bag. Weird coincidences that mean absolutely nothing. They happen to me all the time. Anyway, we got another donation from KO Toys, and they also included in the box a little pin, the Weird Kid Club, which is quite fitting. I mean, they should make one for the weird fucking adult club too, because of that I might be the president. Anyway, shut the fuck up. We are reviewing a second bag from this company that's actually called Kettle. Yesterday we did the ginger beer, which I fucking hated. I maybe thought they were okay during the review, but I finished the bag when I got home, and they were just wrong. They're just wrong. Thank you for the donation. It was great material, but those were fucking disgusting. And it turns out that Bundaberg, or whatever the fuck they were called, was the name of the ginger beer company that they co-branded with to make that thing. And the actual name of the company is Kettle Chips, which is a fucking terrible name. Terrible brand name, because kettle chips are a thing. Every company has kettle chips. If I Googled this, it wouldn't show up for like pages. You're an idiot. Fucking terrible name. You fucked up. And it's registered trademark, probably only in Australia. You try to pull that shit in America, you'd fucking be out of a job. Anyway, this is also limited edition, and the flavor is Hoisin duck. Hoisin sauce is like a sweet, savory, sort of almost a syrupy sauce used in Chinese food, and it's often put on top of like roasted meats. And I believe it's like the main glaze on like Peking duck or whatever, like something like that. So it could be interesting. It's like not something that, it's not like a go-to for me or anything like that. It wouldn't go out of my way to like put this on anything, but sometimes it comes on things and it's fine. But I'm already noticing here in the ingredients that there is actually no duck of any type in here at all. Not to say that even fucking matters, because some of the ones that did have duck extract in it didn't fucking taste like anything. So that one bag of Longhorn steak chips by Piper's was the rare outlier to anything attempting to taste like fucking meat. Everything else almost entirely fails. So if this just tastes like Hoisin sauce, I'll call it a win, even though I don't know if that works on a potato chip. Curious in the ingredients though, is like a lot of the shit you would expect. You know, spices, allspice, ginger, hot red pepper, nutmeg. But this is interesting. Carob powder. Don't know what that's gonna do, but that's never seen that in a potato chip before. So okay, let's see what this does here. Let's get this fucking thing open and get this fucking thing over. At least the bag matches my face. Okay. Interesting. I'm just getting a clove note. A little light on the seasoning. Carob, wow. I do taste the carob. Carob sucks, by the way. My experience with carob, when you're a kid, you always have that one friend who had that depressing health food nut parent And you go to their house and they just had the worst, most bland, boring, soggy vegetarian meals. Things are different now, but back when I was a kid, vegetarian cooking wasn't quite as sexy. Go to this kid's house and you just have this fucking bland mush made out of lentils, and then they wouldn't let them eat candy or sweets or even chocolate, so you'd have to suck carob. They used to sell like carob bars instead of chocolate. Oh, awful. Worst shit I've ever had in my life. This is reminding me of that. Let me sort of disassociate from my childhood traumas and try to approach this with a fresh mind. I mean, I wouldn't know what the fuck this was if I wasn't looking at the bag. Even looking at the bag, I don't know what the fuck it is. I will say, it's not entirely unpleasant. It's just a sort of random assortment of flavors. Unlike the ginger, which is a fucking one note. Okay, so there's some complexity here. Like several things happening in sequence. I mean, it opens with that carob taste and then some, I don't see it on the ingredients, but I'm getting like a clove vibe. Yeah, I mean, not entirely unpleasant. I'll look at the little dragon on the bag. Not entirely unpleasant. I won't go and shout from the mountaintops about this, but it's alright. Probably completely forget about it. People have been asking me sometimes, like, what were your favorite chips of all the ones you had? And practically nothing comes to mind. I can remember the horrible ones much more easily. Anyway, alright. Get the fuck out of here. These are okay. I mean, as a tasty snack, they pass. Not entirely unenjoyable. As an attempt to taste like a thing, didn't really cut it.